Hello everybody, Rick here. We're down at the barn today and I'm going to fix up a mess of squirrel dumpling. What I've got up here is I got a limit of squirrel, a Kentucky limit that is. That's 6 squirrels. I'm going to go on and put them in a pot of boiling water here on the stove. I think I'll be able to get them all in here. What we're going to do here is I'm going to season these up with some celery and onion and let them cook until they debone. And then once they're deboned, I got me some sliced onion here. Stove's hot. Once they're deboned, then we'll go on and separate them from the bone. Once they're all cooked up, we'll separate them from the bone. And then we'll season them up with some chicken broth, some more water, and some chicken bouillon. Once that's done, then we'll go on and add our dumplings. So let me get this ready here, get this back to cooking, and it's going to take us a couple hours to get this to cook down good. But there you go. Got our squirrels in a pot of water with some onion and celery. I always like cooking it first with that. That way it gives the meat some seasoning, extra seasoning prior to mixing it up with the chicken broth and bouillon. So let me get the lid back on this and we'll get back with you later. Got a good rolling boil here going on. They've been on for about 30 minutes. You can see them already starting to pull away from the bone. But a lot more cooking you have to do. That onion and celery is going to give it some good flavor. I'll strain that off and throw it in with the chicken broth, and before I put the dumplings in. But I'll put the lid back on and let her keep cooking. Keep stoking the fire. Keep it good and hot. Okay, my squirrel's been cooking for about 2 cigars now. A couple hours here. I'm going to pull one out, start deboning it, see if it's see how it's doing. It looks like it. Oh yeah, it's already, you can see some of it falling off the bone there. I'm gonna add a couple chicken bouillons in here and 2 cups of chicken broth. Filled my pot back up. But let me debone this chicken, or squirrel. That's a squirrel. Let me debone that and we'll see what we got here. Okay, this squirrel meat's going to be a little hot, but I think it'll, oh yeah. Go on and pull the meat off the bones here. Get this squirrel all deboned. Sure is smelling good. It's hot too. I said a couple cigars, that's about 2 hours for me. It's been in that pot, smelling absolutely delicious. Normally when I cut up a squirrel, I cut it up the same as I would a chicken or a rabbit in pieces, but I knew I was going to make some squirrel dumpling out of this mess, so I just left them whole. Get a lot more meat off of them that way. Don't waste any of it. If we were making chicken and dumplings, I'd do the same thing. You'd throw a whole chicken in the pot. There's a lot of meat on them, on the backs of a chicken that normally you'd miss out on if you cut it up in pieces. Of course, you'd use that for your bone broth, chicken broth. I could have saved myself a lot of time if I'd put this in the Instapot. I could have put the squirrels in there from frozen and pressure cooked them. Pressure cooking a squirrel helps tenderize it a lot better. A squirrel can be pretty tough, but these are nice young squirrels, young gray squirrels, so they're not as tough. I'll save some of these bones for picking. Picking with my teeth, that is. Yeah, I about got this one done, so. There's one squirrel deboned. I'll go on and knock out these other 5 and we'll get back with you. We got everything deboned here. Pretty good mess of deboned meat. As with any wild game, you want to be a little bit careful because I might get some of the bone in there. I think I got most of it out. Got what little, if any, buckshot I saw in it. I got it out. So we'll get this ready and we'll start preparing our dumplings. Getting ready to make the dumplings here. I could make them with the same batter I do my cat head biscuits or homemade biscuits, or you can even make dumplings with canned biscuits. But I'm going to use Bisquick. So what I need 2 cups of Bisquick mix and 2/3 cup of milk. And then that way I can make drop dumplings. I kind of like my dumplings fluffy. Some people like to roll them out, flatten them, but I like fluffy dumplings. So there's 1 cup. 2 cups and 2/3 cup of milk. 1, 2. Just need to mix this up real good. It's just going to be me eating dumplings tonight. The wife's going to pass on it. Squirrel dumplings, that is. She's going to pass on it, so I think I'm only going to make about 6 dumplings and then save the rest of it for a camping trip. Let that set for a little bit there. Go check my water, my broth. Okay, the broth is looking good. You want it to be a rolling boil here. So I went on and put 8 in there. Let this cook for about 10 minutes uncovered, and then 10 minutes covered. Well, my 10 minutes are up, so now I'm going to cover it for another 10 minutes, and then we should be ready to go here. 10 minutes are up. Oh yeah, dumplings are looking good. The wife fixed me up some wild blackberry cobbler, and let me tell you, there ain't nothing better than blackberry cobbler made out of wild blackberries. And my wife can make the best of the best blackberry cobbler. I'd have to put it right up there with that my mom used to make, and old Sam Jones down at Deer Camp Beach Grove. Excellent blackberry cobbler to go along with some squirrel dumpling. So let me get this plated and we'll get ready to eat. So there you have it, some squirrel dumplings with some of the wife's homemade wild blackberry cobbler and a cold Yingling. Doesn't get much better than this. Well, I'm going to sit here and chow down and watch me a little bit of White Rook 85. And enjoy this meal. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Share my videos if you don't mind. And if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Okay, I'm going to chow down. Y'all take care now.